a high-end wristwatch ticking in a vacuum. The camera pulls back to reveal a man sitting in a sprawling, glass-walled office overlooking a neon-drenched city at 3 a.m. He looks successful, but his eyes are vacant. The rhythmic, heavy thud-thud of a heartbeat layered with the cold, mechanical ticking of the watch. Deep ambient synth swells. You think you're failing because you haven't arrived. You've been told that the void is a lack of achievement, a missing promotion, or an empty bank account. The man reaches for a gold trophy on his desk. As he touches it, it turns into gray ash and spills through his fingers. A sharp, glass-shattering sound effect, instantly cutting to total silence. The most dangerous place on Earth isn't a war zone. It's the quiet room where a person who has everything realizes they feel absolutely nothing. You aren't lost because you lack a map. You're lost because you've been following a map drawn by people who never found themselves. A cinematic montage of perfection, polished shoes, forced smiles at a dinner party, a flawlessly curated social media feed. Suddenly, the frame glitches, revealing the same person staring at a mirror in a dimly lit bathroom, gasping for air. Distant, muffled echoes of laughter and white noise static that grows louder as the glitches appear. Psychology calls this the witness gap. It is the agonizing distance between the avatar you present to the world and the witness who lives inside your ribcage. You spend your days feeding the avatar, decorating it, defending it, and making sure it looks fine. But the witness is starving. The camera pans across an empty, echoing cathedral. A single candle flickers and dies. Low-frequency cinematic Brahms sound. The sound of wind rushing through an empty hallway. Why does success feel empty? Because you've been winning someone else's war. When the witness is ignored for too long, it stops communicating through intuition and starts communicating through numbness. That lost feeling isn't a sign to move faster. It's the witness pulling the emergency brake because the avatar is driving off a cliff. Macro shot of a ceramic bowl being dropped in slow motion. It shatters. A pair of scarred hands begins to pick up the pieces, joining them back together with a glowing, molten gold resin. The crystalline sound of shattering glass, followed by the warm, bubbling sound of melting metal. A hopeful, cello-heavy melody begins to rise. In Japanese tradition, there is a craft called Kintsugi. When a piece of pottery breaks, they don't throw it away, nor do they hide the cracks. They repair them with gold. They believe the piece is more beautiful for having been broken. The repaired bowl is held up to the light. The gold veins glow like lightning. A shimmering, ethereal chime. Your lostness is the fracture. Most people try to superglue their lives back together, hoping no one notices the seams. But renewal doesn't come from hiding the trauma. It comes from the Kintsugi shift. You must stop trying to return to the old you. That person is gone. The gold, the wisdom, is only poured into the cracks that you are brave enough to acknowledge. Bold, minimalist text appears over a dark, moody background of a forest at dawn. To find your way back, you must follow the forensic architecture of the soul. A hand writing in a journal. As words are written, they glow. Scratching of a fountain pen amplified. Resentment is the compass of the lost. If you feel bitter towards someone's freedom, it's because you are a prisoner. Track your resentment over the next 48 hours. It will point directly to the boundaries you failed to set and the no's you were too afraid to say. A smartphone screen turning black, reflecting the viewer's face. A digital power down sound. You cannot hear the witness when the world is screaming in your pocket. The lost feeling is often just sensory debris. For 72 hours, kill the noise. No feeds, no vanity metrics. In the silence, the internal signal will finally rise above the noise floor. a single drop of water falling into a still pond, creating perfect concentric circles. A singular, clean plink sound. Anxiety lives in the future. Regret lives in the past. To find yourself, you must inhabit the present with forensic intensity. Pick one task today, making coffee, walking the dog, and do it as if it is the only thing that exists in the universe. Presence is the only antidote to displacement. We return to the glass office from the beginning. The man is still there, but the neon city lights are fading into a soft, natural sunrise. He isn't looking at the trophy. He's looking at his own hands, which are now subtly traced with the same golden veins as the Kintsugi bowl. A grand orchestral crescendo that feels like a heavy weight being lifted. The sound of a deep, calm breath. The world will tell you that being lost is a tragedy. They are wrong. Being lost is the prerequisite for being found. The hollow feeling isn't a grave, it's a womb. It is the space required for a more authentic version of you to finally take shape. The man stands up and walks away from the desk, leaving the success behind, walking toward the camera until the screen goes to black. A final resonant bass hit. Total silence. Stop looking for a way out. Look for the way in, because the version of you that survives this winter will be made of gold. You are not lost, you are arriving. A final haunting cello note that fades slowly.